Hey guys, so we're finally back again. We just finished the women's 400-meter hurdle. The blistering time that Cindy McLaughlin as well as Delima Muhammad has set. And now we will be talking about the men's 400-meter hurdle. Now we know this race was going to be incredibly fast. We definitely had some heavy hitters, and coming to the final, we had Kirsten Warholm of Norway and we had Rai Benjamin of the US. Now we know that these two have been battling each other from back to back. They're basically titans of the 400 at the moment. We knew that the races are gonna be blistering fast. So to the fact that the times that we had this year, especially at the Tokyo Olympics, was just unbelievable. So back in 2019 at the World Championship, as well as some previous meets, we know that Rai Benjamin as well as Warholm always battle each other back to back, and Warholm always set up new records as well as breaking new meet records. So Nor Warholm is basically an undefeated athlete when it comes to the 400-meter hurdle. He has not lost any race since 2017, if I'm not mistaken. We definitely saw him preparing himself to run something pretty fast, but we just didn't know how fast things were going to be. So the race started off with the field, and on the legit field, automatically Warholm started putting gas automatically to the pedal of the 400 hurdle. He opened up with a blistering start of the 400 hurdle, already clearing 3 leaps of hurdles already ahead of him, and followed behind him was Rai Benjamin. Now we know that coming to the game, we know that a lot of athletes, especially Rai Benjamin, were planning to focus even more to run at the games for their best. But the way that the race went down, it was something that not even Benjamin was expecting. The way that Kirsten Warholm of the Norway went out, he started clearing at least 4 to 5 meters ahead of the rest of the pack, and already he started leaving the pack while we got to the second half of the 400 hurdle. So as we got to the second upper half, Warhol already start opening up his stride even more. And what's crazy is I imagine Kirsten Warholm running flat 400, and Lord knows how fast he could go if he ever runs a flat 400. So another crazy thing is, now that the Prefontaine Games is coming up soon, we would likely see them both run at the Prefontaines if possible, and see if they could even set another meet record or even close to a world record. And as we know, Kirsten Warholm is also the current world record holder coming to the Tokyo Games. So as the race started prolonging and we started getting close to the straightaway, we saw that the further away the pack was from Rai Benjamin as well as Kirsten Warholm, and as they started getting closer and closer to each other, neck to neck, but eventually Kirsten Warholm passed Rai Benjamin, making him run a blistering time of 45.94, which makes him alone the fastest 400-meter runner, not only of the year but of all time. No one has even come close to the time that he has ran at the Tokyo Game this year. That time will not only stand for a while, but might even stand for a long time if there's no one that could challenge that record. He is the only athlete alone right now that could run these type of times. Lord knows what he has in store in the future, as well as the upcoming World Championship next year. Now, Behind him was Rai Benjamin, who run a sensational time of 46 point, I think 16 or so. Still leaps behind Warholm. And then for third place we had the Brazilian that was in third place behind him. So the record now stands with 45.94, and that race still gives a lot of people chills, as well as myself, of how fast he ran that race. So Lord knows what he has in store for us for upcoming events, if he ever wants to focus even more and different events for the future. But one thing I could say is, for what we have seen from him was just total dominance throughout 2017 all the way up to now. So if he ever were to run a flat 400, we might even see him run sub 43 at least, if I ever think about him training properly enough to run a flat 400. Now these are our medalists for the Tokyo Games. We have Rai Benjamin for the silver medal. We have Santos for the bronze, and we have the gold medalist himself, Kirsten Warholm, for the gold medal. Now all three of these guys has broken just barriers for the games, and can't wait to see them next year at World Championships. Like I said, the next upcoming video might be the 800 meters final, and I can't wait to see you guys in that video. Like and subscribe to my channel and see more to come of the channel. Bye bye.